Hey guys, it is Jeremy again. Welcome back to Books and Coffee, and I have a very special video for you, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing of sorts. I know I've been gone for a while. I've had a lot of health problems and issues that have come up, and they're not really going away. A lot of stomach problems, feet problems, and I might go into, and I might elaborate that in a future video. But for right now, we're going to be talking about something a little bit different, and I'm going to be doing once again, a unboxing on the Marvel Studios Spider-Man Homecoming Limited Edition box. This is a Walmart exclusive that can only be, you can only get this at Walmart because it's a exclusive only to Walmart. I have actually already opened this and looked through everything just because I was way too excited when I got home from work for this, and luckily I couldn't afford it because I didn't have the money, but one of my very best friends bought this for me because she is just cool like that. And this was a total of the perks of being a Walmart associate is I got about $2 off of this. This is normally $25, and after tax it was like 26 something, but I got it for $24. But the retail price for this, if you can get it in Walmart stores, is a total of it's $24.96 before tax and everything. So we're going to be going through this. This is the cover, and it says that, then the back. For those who don't know this, I recently got into the MCU, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and up until like a month or two, or like, yeah, about a month ago, I had seen the first Avengers, the first Thor, the first Iron Man, or no, the first two Iron Man, and I seen the original Tobey Maguire trilogy of Spider-Man, and I had seen The Incredible Hulk. But besides that, I had never really got into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so yeah, until recently, and I've seen almost all of them. So this comes off, it's just the clear thing, and so when you take it off, it does still look like, ooh, I don't want everything to fall out, but it looks like that. Sorry about the glare. So now I'm going to show you some of the things that actually comes inside of this. I'm going to start with, it comes with a Funko Pop. I actually call these Pop Vinyls personally. This is and I believe this is a exclusive Pop Vinyl to this set, which we see Spider-Man, who is hanging upside down on a web reading his chemistry book, and that's really neat. That's and then this is what the other ones, I'm guessing that these come. Oh, the only ones I would really like, the regular Peter Parker one and the Tony Stark one, but I'll kind of zoom in so you can see the others.
It takes a second for my camera to register, but this is super cool. I don't have a huge, sorry, my camera just switched back. I don't have a massive collection, but I do have a good number of them. I have Harry and Ron from Harry Potter. I'm still trying to get Hermione. I've got a couple of Dragon Ball Z ones. Let's see. I have Joey and Chandler from Friends. Amazing find for those. Thank you, Target. But anyway, I do have a small collection, and I definitely prefer to keep my Funko Pop in the boxes. Some people like to take them out and like display them in fun little areas, like on bookshelves and or on their desks, or just random places in their homes. But I keep mine in my boxes, and eventually they will all be like displayed and stuff. I don't have a lot of these, but there are several that I want to get. But this is what comes with it, so that's one of them.
And then it comes with these. It comes with 2 pairs of athletic Spider-Man socks. The first one that it comes with, it has like Spider-Man's like face, like his mask, and then it has. Let's just open these so you guys can actually, or at least half of it. And then the second pair comes with. It has like the Spider-Man Homecoming logo, or no, it just says Spider-Man, and then it has like the Spider-Man spider part of it. So these are called athletic socks, and these are medium to large. They're made in China. And they are rather really nice and tough. They, have a really strong material. These are socks I'm not going to wear out of the house. They're probably just going to be worn like around my home, and definitely when I'm on carpet, because they'll last a lot longer that way, because I'm not the best person at keeping places clean. But they feel really nice. So yeah, cool on those. And then it comes with a little pin. It's kind of like a brooch style pin. That's what it looks like. Let's get that a little closer to my camera here. It's really neat. And then it has the back like that. So really cool. I don't know what I'll actually do with this personally. I'm not really a pin wearing kind of dude, but it's still a fun little collector's thing, and it actually does feel like it's quite tough. It's not like a cheap plastic thing. Then it comes with the actual movie. This is the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. So it's really nice. This is definitely one of my favorite MCU movies. I recently just watched this about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I loved it. We do get Iron Man, as you can see, he's right there. What's really cool is the back. And at first I thought that this was a misprint, and so I did a little research and watched a couple of other people's. But to see what it says, you have to flip it around, and then you see and then you get like the description of the movie. But at first I thought it was a misprint, and I got one that was messed up. But no, they actually did it on purpose. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so definitely amazing movie, and I am so excited to see Spider-Man Far From Home. It just hit theaters, and it's already grossed over $577 million. I'm really hoping that one can get like up to at least $800 million, so it's kind of on par with the first one of the Spider-Man movies. And there's also going to be a third Spider-Man, and I love the author Tom Holland. It plays this version of Spider-Man, which is definitely my favorite. I didn't really mind Tobey Maguire. He played a perfectly fine Spider-Man, and I never actually ever watched the Amazing Spider-Man movies, which I think are played by Andrew Garfield, or it's something like that. Mainly because I kind of, in a way, was boycotting those movies, because we got those movies instead of a fourth Spider-Man with the Tobey Maguire movies, and I was very salty, and I was very mad, because I loved those movies, and I wanted them to make a fourth one for so long, and it just kind of ended up just not working out, and they decided to do the Amazing Spider-Man movies. But I do love Spider-Man a lot, especially since I love the original Tobey Maguire trilogy, and I loved this a lot. And then we also get to see this version of Spider-Man also in Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame as well. He also has his first ever cameo, because he was in Captain America Civil War before he was in this. So this movie actually takes place chronologically after Civil War. So anyway, this is what it comes with. It's really awesome. And then the last thing that's in here is it says Spider-Man Through the Years. The front of it and the back. And this is super cool, because it actually has like the covers of Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man comics. So like if you wanted to like rip these out and like have them like laminated or framed and stuff. So I mean, I doubt this probably won't be a collector's or anything, but it's still super awesome. Yeah, it's really neat if you're like a geek fan of Spider-Man. I work for Walmart, and so they actually have an animated. I think it's called Spectacular Spider-Man: The Complete Series on DVD, which was a mini series of like so and so episodes. I think they made like 3 seasons or something. So I might have to pick that up. And then there's this one, and then it has a whole bunch of mini ones on this side. But yeah, so for the most part, this is a really great set. I've seen a few people say that this set actually cost about $30 for some people. I got mine once again for $24, and it is... Okay, so this is going to sound, but I initially wanted this because this movie of The Amazing Spider-Man comes with, like, the slip on it, and I love my Blu-rays to come with slips on. I know that makes no sense, but I'm weird, and so this is now the second copy. I have another copy I bought off of Amazon, but I'm probably going to be giving that to my sister, who's also a pretty big fan of the MCU as well, so it's not really wasted money, and this was worth it. I mean, I was gonna buy it just for the movie with the slip on it, but now I have another reason, because it also comes with, you know, this was definitely worth it. If you can get your hands on it, and if you have the money to spare, I would definitely recommend getting this if you are, in fact, a fan of Spider-Man. It is definitely worth the dollars. If you can afford it, it's cool, and I also really like the Homecoming movie, so I'm very anxiously awaiting the Blu-ray release of Avengers Endgame, because I have not gotten to see it yet. I've only seen like the trailers and a few clips and stuff that have been posted online, so I'm kind of dying. I've seen a few clips, I've seen the Scarlet Witch scene, and I know the characters that don't survive, I think is a good word to put it. But once again, this is a fantastic set. If you once again, so if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. This is so awesome, and I'm definitely gonna keep this. Yeah, it's really cool. Sorry, I was reading on the back and I didn't mean to, but. So, I might be doing more of these Marvel or MCU type videos in the future, because I just recently have gotten into them and they're so enjoyable. I definitely have favorites. I think the first Avengers, Age of Ultron, those are top favorites for me, because both of those movies focus on the original 6 Avengers. I mean, 6 Avenger characters. I think you guys know what I mean. Captain America: The Winter Soldier that movie was a mindfuck for me, because it has so many twists and turns, and the plot went to places that I never expected. There's a lot of really great surprises in there. Literally, something is happening all the time. You think you might know what's going on, and then you don't, and I think that was really fun when I first watched it for the very first time, being continuously blown at every turn. That was a lot of fun, because not every movie really does like those surprises. I have yet to see Iron Man 3, and I'm kind of dying to see that. Like, I want to see it so bad. The movie's been out for like years. I think it came out in 2013, so I'm really, really late on the bandwagon, but it's really great because to find like superhero movies that I can actually be a pretty big fan of. I am not really a big fan of DC. I used to be, but I will say Superman is still my number one favorite superhero ever. but we just don't have a lot of great Superman content. Man of Steel is an amazing movie. I didn't really like at all Batman vs. Superman. I just know I wish that movie never would have been made. I wish something else could have been made instead. But I did really like Justice League, even though Superman is barely in that movie. But if you've seen Batman vs. Superman, you can know why. So anyway, but yes, so let me know what you think of this set. Let me know what you think of this kind of video from time to time when I'm not reading, or maybe didn't really want to. Like I said, this channel isn't completely going to be about books. I will include something like this from time to time, as you know, kind of spice it up a little bit and bring a little bit more of my nerd side out to you guys. But anyway, this is today's video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Which, before I go, I want to shortly tell you that I will probably be making a movie about my favorite MCU movies so far. I have a couple that I've yet to see. I haven't seen Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and Spider-Man, excuse me. Well, Spider-Man Far From Home, Avengers Endgame. Yeah, so I haven't seen those ones, but I will. So once, so once those come in, I will definitely, or, when I get around to watching those. But I'm probably going to be making a video talking about my favorite MCU movies so far. So, without this very long video, I will see you guys in my next video, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.